Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got lead judges with me. We've just won 2-0 against Port Vale here at Vale Park. I mean, our club motto is always forward, and at times that game we went back so much. But I want to get your assessment because we travelled far up to this ground to watch today, and were you entertained?
Side. I'll tell you what, when Mikel goes for his McDonald's later on, what's on the sides? Not worried about what's the main course. Just give me the sides. Give me the sides. Well,
we won the game. I think that's a positive. We're through. I think that's, and I've heard you say sometimes, like, I don't care if it's just a 1-0 boring game as long as we win. Today, I think you.
We're playing Port Vale, like 19th in League One.
Yeah.
You know, and listen, it's not about the result, is it? It's all right, look, it's about the possession. It's about the domination. And that was what we got today. We got possession, we got domination.
Why are you taking a piss?
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm happy.
You're happy, are you?
Mikel will be happy with that.
He will.
You know what I mean? He said he was going to maybe leave the handbrake on. Well, he put the child locks on everything today, right? Don't worry about that.
It was a game that...
Clean sheet, he's more than happy.
Clean sheet of 2 goals. I mean, I'm glad we got the second goal because I was thinking, boy, like, if 1-0 all the way up here, and it was, listen, we never felt it was out of control of the game. I always thought like Arsenal were going to win, but if they did get one back, it went straight to penalties. It could be nervous.
That was it. We was actually saying that we're one mistake away from penalties. That's how it was until Trossard scored, But listen, listen.
You're thinking what to think about being too.
I don't really know what to say.
Well, we won the. That's all you can really take from. I need to talk to you though quickly because you said about who's starting up front, and I actually think I know they've mixed between Mikel Merino and Martinelli up front, but it felt like more so Merino was up front than Martinelli.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Were you happy to see that though? It's a bit more it's a bit more attacking. It's not in the midfield or defensive midfield.
I see a bit more attacking and emphasis in the middle, with two attacking players.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that meant.
You didn't read well.
You could put 3 in there with the tactics that we play. Yeah. It ain't going to be entertaining, is it? Listen, we've got a long drive home. I'm going to put that game on again, because I'll be asleep within 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
I should laugh.
No, but that's you know what I mean. It's not. Is that as they say that ain't staying in the memory bank, that game, is it? Do you know what I mean? Where was you at Port Vale? You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I was here. You know what I mean? Not staying at home in the nice and warm because it's too cold as well.
It's freezing now. Did you think we're being too snobby that we want to see loads of goals and we want to be entertained, even though because it is 2-0 at the end of the day, isn't it?
Listen, we're through, and that's all that matters. But I think when you come on these trips and when you want to see a bit of entertainment. I do want to see a bit of entertainment at home. Mm-hmm. I don't want to, I got more excited about the penalty shootout,
half time.
You know what I mean? When the little kids are having a shirt.
They had a crossbar challenge as well.
Oh yeah, they've done a lot better than me and Julian did. I'll tell you that now. We actually said that, but and even the goalkeeper let one through his legs, and that was exciting. But
the game wasn't one to you, like you said.
Well, there was a game, was there?
Yeah,
I honestly thought it was past the parcel out there, with a ball. You have it. No, you have it. No, you have it. Or it was, tactically, you know what I mean? It weren't. Come on, it weren't a great game.
It weren't. But Lee, let's talk serious then on this because is there a concern that Arsenal scored one very early on? Funny, it's similar to what Man City scored really early on against us, but they scored one really early on today, Arsenal, and it felt like did it feel like the players took put their foot off the gas, or is it a comfortability thing?
I can see you're struggling with the question.
Yeah, because the game wasn't much going on in the game.
We said in there today it was easy. It was too easy. The game was too easy. It was, they weren't there. Listen, they never come in and put a lot of pressure on. The positives are for me.
We didn't have many chances though.
No,
really.
No, well, you know what I mean. If you keep going side to side, you're not going to, are you? You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, if it weren't for the 2 stands, I don't know where we would have ended up. You know what I mean? We'd have ended up in Manchester or somewhere like that. But no, listen, the positives today, Saka's got some minutes in his belt, under his belt. Saliba looked I think Saliba needed 90 minutes or what that, so he got that.
Yeah, so for Newcastle, what do you think that's right for him to get the whole night and then play against Newcastle?
Yeah, I think he needed minutes in his, definitely. Obviously it was 60, 65 minutes and Saka was always going to come off, took a couple of little bumps and all that, but listen, the positives are we're in the next round, and that's all that matters. If you get to Wembley you know, you don't care about what's happened here tonight. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of it, we've been watching us away from home the last 3 or 4 games now. There's not been a lot of excitement. But at the end of the day, you know, we've only had the one slip up against Liverpool. But you know, it weren't great against Man United. We got the result. It weren't great tonight, but we've got the result. It's, you know, it's very, very hard what to do, what to say. Like,
anything taken from today's performance that you look at Newcastle will be effective from this game going into Newcastle on Sunday?
No, I think like they play the same way. I think this is the thing now with Mikel. Like you're going to have to accept that this is how we're going to play this possession-based football, which isn't very, very entertaining. It's not. But if it gets the job done at the end of the season, you win the league, then maybe. Also, you have to look at it as like maybe that, you know, we're played a certain way, you know, and then like towards the second half of the season be a little bit more expansive and all that, like, you know, so sort of saving energy, because at the end of the day, when you've got the ball and you're playing with the possession and all that, it is not taking as much out as if you're chasing. So, you know, like that's what I'm trying to look at, like, you know.
Is there nothing to say from, like, say if you was a player? I mean, no one ever, you can't really question a manager, but 2 goals have come from Man City. You saw the ball go over the top to Martinelli. It was directly down the middle over the top. Today, the goal over the top, Trossard gets in and scores. Is there something to say, like, listen, it's all good keeping possession, but there's something to say. Let's just try something maybe over the top.
Well, you've got to do that. Like, listen, you've got to take risks to score goals. You know what I mean? We take risks all around the back and everything like that. Take a few risks that way. When I look at it today, Max Downman's lovely little pass into Yoker is a great bit of defending, if I'll be honest. Yeah. But we don't do that enough. If you have a look at it today, there's 3 or 4 times players are making runs and they have a look and they go, oh no, I'll come back and all that, like, you know. So listen, we're playing. You can say with the handbrake on or safety first. It's risk. It's not as risk and rewards. You know what I mean? We take a lot of risks at the back. You know what I mean? Knocking it about and all that, but we don't take those sort of risks going forward. It's not entertaining. Let's be honest. It's not entertaining, but it's about, you know, winning, I suppose. And like we've won 2-0 today. It weren't great, but at the end of it, you know, we're in the hat, and we'll see who we get in the next round.